You're watching Food Love with Anna. Hi guys, today I've got stuffed mushrooms, linguine with clams, and a sweet strawberry sorbet, all for Valentine's Day. So I'm going to start with some fresh strawberries that I have hulled and quartered. I'm just going to throw all of them into my food processor. And I'm just going to go ahead and whiz away until the strawberries are pureed. I don't want the strawberries to be too smooth because I do want some texture in my sorbet. So about like this is what I like. Now if you want to go further, feel free to do so. I'm gonna at this point add some sugar, and I'm going to blend again until the sugar is nice and mixed in with the strawberries. Then I'll stop and add some kosher salt, as well as some freshly squeezed lime juice, which is going to add some tang to our sorbet. So once everything is nice and blended together, I'm going to take the mixture and pour it into this large measuring cup, and then I'll put this into the refrigerator for about 30 to 45 minutes, and then into my ice cream maker this mixture is going to go. Now you could totally make this sorbet without an ice cream maker. You just need to make sure that once the puree is in the freezer, you'll need to go in every hour and stir it until it's the consistency that you want. So I've taken this from the ice cream maker and I'm just putting it into a container. I'm going to cover it and I'm going to throw this in the freezer at the least for 2 to 3 hours, but it can definitely go overnight. So now on to our stuffed mushrooms. So I have some white button mushrooms and I'm removing the stems from each of the mushrooms. Now I'm going to chop the stems because they're going to become a part of the stuffing for the mushrooms. So I just chop them up like this, pretty finely. I've also got about 3 cloves of garlic that I'm going to chop up finely as well. And then I've got about 1/4 of a large onion. I'm going to dice that up rather small, not too tiny, but pretty small. Now into a hot pan, I'm going to throw in some sausage. Now this is turkey sausage. I like turkey sausage because it's light. I love the flavor of this, but if you want to use pork sausage, by all means use it. So I'm just going to brown the sausage completely, and I'm going to take my wooden spatula, as you can see, and I'm kind of just breaking the turkey sausage down. So I'm going to brown this completely, and then I'm going to remove it from the pan and let it cool completely. Then I'm going to add some extra virgin olive oil, and then I'll throw in my diced onions and garlic. So I'll stir these around and I'll saute this until it becomes translucent. And then I'll add some dry white wine to my onions and garlic. And then I'll continue to stir until that wine reduces and my onions are pretty dry. And then I'm going to go in and add those chopped mushroom stems. I'm going to give that a quick stir. And then I'll add some salt, some kosher salt, as well as some cracked black pepper. And I'll continue to saute these until they're nice and dry like this. So I'll remove this from the pan as well, and I will allow this to completely cool. So in a bowl here, I have some softened cream cheese. To that, I'll add 1 egg yolk, and then some grated Parmesan cheese. And then I'm going to thoroughly mix this together with my spatula. I want that egg to be mixed in really well with the cream cheese and the Parmesan cheese. And then I'm adding the turkey crumbles, and then the onions and the mushroom stems. And then again, I'll go in and make sure that everything is thoroughly combined. And now we'll go and stuff those mushrooms. So once we remove the stem, the mushrooms have that little cavity. Just want to take a spoon and take your stuffing and stuff that cavity with that delicious cream cheese stuffing that we've made. And then on top of each stuffed mushroom, I'm adding some grated Parmesan cheese. I'm gonna pop this into the oven at 350 degrees for 25 minutes until voila, this is what we have. These are so good. These are so good. They're gonna be a huge hit. So I'm just taking some chopped fresh thyme and sprinkling. So now for our linguine with clams, I'm using some extra virgin olive oil that I poured into my pan. I've also added some thinly sliced garlic, about 4 cloves. And then for some added heat, I have some red chili pepper flakes. If you don't want the heat, then just omit the red chili pepper flakes. So these are little neck clams. I just wanted to show you how they should look. Now I've scrubbed these because they tend to be pretty sandy. They all should be closed and sealed really tight. Now if you come across 1 or 2 that are slightly open, you should discard those. So I'm adding all of the clams, about 2 dozen, to my olive oil and garlic mixture, and I'm just stirring them gently to get all of the clams coated in the olive oil and garlic mixture. And then I'm going to add some dry white wine. Make sure it's wine that you love to drink. And then I'm adding a little chicken stock. So I'll put a lid on that. And in the meantime, I'm going to cook some linguine. I'm going to cook this until it's less than al dente, just a little less than al dente. And look, I got lucky and all of my clams opened up. Now, if you find that 1 or 2 of your clams did not open after the cooking process, don't try to crack them open, just discard them. So to my clams, I'm adding my undercooked linguine, and I'm just getting it all nice and stirred into that juice and the olive oil and the garlic and the clam juice. Put a lid on it, give it a little shake, and I cook this until the pasta is al dente. And then it's time to plate. So this was really easy to make. It was so good, so delicious, and it's so pleasing to the eye. Look how pretty. So I'm just plating this up, and of course I'm gonna go in and add a little grated Parmigiano Reggiano cheese on top because I love this stuff. And then for some added prettiness, I'm going to add some chopped flat leaf Italian parsley. Guys, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe so that you can get all of my future videos. Now here is that sorbet that we made, just scooping it into a pretty little glass. I hope you guys like this video. I certainly enjoyed making it. Until next time, I'm wishing you joy and lots of food love.